Hey everybody, Alley Entertainment, and this week's movie review is on Zoolander number 2. So if you guys aren't too sure what the movie is about, it follows former model Derek Zoolander and Hansel. They find themselves thrusted back into the spotlight after living in seclusion for years. Invited to a major fashion event in Rome, the estranged friends are surprised to see how much the business has changed. Even more shocking is their encounter with Valentina, a special agent who needs their help. Someone is killing famous pop stars, and it's up to Derek and Hansel to help save the world's most beautiful people from a similar fate. So if you guys don't know who's in the movie, we have Ben Stiller, who plays Derek Zoolander, and Owen Wilson, who plays Hansel, and then you also have Penelope Cruz as well as Will Ferrell. There are a bunch of different actors actually in this movie. There's tons of cameos in this movie, which I absolutely loved. So the budget for this film was about $50 million. And box office, they only made about $24 million. So if you guys have seen the first one, then you obviously know that this is going to be probably a really stupid movie, but yet funny. So when I heard that they were coming out with a sequel, 15 some odd years later, I was quite excited because Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller, they actually work really well together. Like the two actors together, is, a comic duo. Like who doesn't want to see them on the big screen? But I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this movie just because, again, the first one was kind of dumb and stupid. But you know what? That's kind of what made it so good, is because, sometimes you just need, I guess, you just need a stupid movie, a funny, stupid movie. Anyway, I wasn't too sure what exactly would kind of go on with the Zoolander number 2. I didn't really read what it was about. All I know from previews that I've seen was pretty much that they were gonna kill pop stars and whatnot, and you know what, that seemed fine to me. So you guys, I'm looking at kind of like at some of like the critics, and a lot of people are giving it a 5 out of 10. I don't think it did all that well because honestly, it was at my movie theater for a week, and when I actually went to go see it, there was only 3 people in the movie theater. So anyway, you guys, what I liked about this movie, there's not a lot that I actually liked other than the actors. But what I liked about this movie is when the movie started off, it kind of gave you kind of like a summary of everything that happened to Derek Zoolander after the first movie, which, I actually like, because I don't like when a movie starts 15 years later and you, like, what did they do in between that gap? So I definitely liked how they did that with the movie. And I also liked that they had so many famous actors and actresses that actually came together and did cameos for this stupid little movie. Like some of the people uh, I didn't know who they were, but they were still actors and actresses. So I mean, it's kind of cool when you see a big group of people that kind of get together and do this movie. So some of the cameos, of course, you guys probably seen Justin Bieber in it. They had Katie Couric. They also had Christine Taylor, which is actually Ben Stiller's wife in real life. She was in the first one. You also got Mila Djokovic. Well, she didn't really play a cameo because she was in the first one too. But they also had they had Ben Stiller's dad, but they also had like Billy Zane, Kristen Wiig. I'm just kind of going down the list here. A lot of people, Kiefer Sutherland. They had Katy Perry, Andy Dick was in there, Benedict Cumberbatch, Joe Jonas, like Olivia Munn. They had Naomi Campbell. Well, I guess Naomi Campbell's another. Um, Ariana Grande, and Willie Nelson. Did I say Katy Perry, Sting, MC Hammer, John Malkovich? Like, the the story goes on and on. Actually, what I really liked about this is because it is a fashion movie, they actually included some of the famous fashion designers like Tommy Hilfiger and a few others. Vera Wang was in there, and is it Vera Wang's brother? Oh, they had Marc Jacob in there as well. Like he was, from Marc Jacob. Anyway, like there's tons. Like you guys, Lenny Kravitz, Demi Lovato. Like this is unbelievable how many people they can get into this movie. Like um, these people must have grown up on Zoolander and absolutely loved it. So that's another thing. What I liked about this movie is they had, um, a whole bunch of characters. A whole bunch of cameos. So it's kind of cool. You're watching a scene and all of a sudden somebody pops in and you're like, oh my god, I know that actress. That is freaking awesome. But you guys, I gotta tell you, other than those two things, I was kind of disappointed. I actually thought that it would be funny. But you know what? During the whole movie, I laughed once. And the one time I laughed was when the movie was over and I was just like, oh my god, this is so dumb. So I definitely can see why it didn't do very well. The storyline was kind of like, you know, you can take it or leave it. Some things are not meant to be made into sequels, and I kind of think that this shouldn't have been made into a sequel, but, again, what drew me to it was Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, and god damn, they still look friggin' sexy as hell, don't you think? Oh my god. But you guys, this is not one movie I'd recommend unless you're bored and you want to watch something stupid. I mean, you might find it funny. I didn't really find it funny all that much. But there was a lot more hype definitely on this movie than what it should have been. But yeah, I couldn't wait to go to the theater. And I hate kind of doing negative reviews on movies because I love the actors themselves. But I can't see myself watching this movie again unless somehow I was really bored and it was the only thing on TV. Then maybe I would watch it. But I don't really recommend it to you guys. You guys, on my five fingers, I can't give negatives, so you know what? I will give it 1 out of 5. It did have its good, good moments, but yeah, wasn't all that enjoyable. Anyway, guys, I'm sure you're probably not even watching the rest of my movie review, because I'm probably sure you guys lost interest probably after a minute. But anyway, you know what? I hope you watched the rest of my video, and I hope you found this informal or anything like that. Anyway, you guys, I am blabbering on and I am forgetting what I am going to say. So I hope this was helpful, and you guys don't forget to like and subscribe down below and leave messages and likes. Okay, you guys have yourself a great night.